What about your girlfriend you love the most?
I don't even know where to start. I think when it comes to a person, there's so much to like. I mean, you can like the way that they walk, the way that they talk, the way they look, the way that they treat themselves, the way that they treat you. That's fine. I think that the thing that I would like the most is overall her uniqueness. I've met a lot of women in my lifetime, and not once have I met anyone like Joanne. It's actually crazy. I've not met a single person that's like even had more than 3 of her traits. So I think that is the thing I like the most, is about how unique my girlfriend is. There ain't a single girl like her on this planet.
So it's pretty safe to say that you love your girlfriend.
Oh, most definitely.
And so, how do you think others perceive your relationship with her?
How do others perceive my relationship with her?
Hi, my name's Eliza.
But if I was like an outward observer, I would
How I met Thomas and Joanne.
I would think, man, this guy's a simp, or I would like cringe at it.
You guys have always just been really cute together.
Cause like doing it myself, it doesn't feel cringeworthy, but you
I've always looked up to y'all's relationship.
just said that that woman had heart eyes and hearts after it. You would think I would get tired. I keep that same stuff up all the way to this day. So like I guess you could look at it and be like cringe. I think it looks like comparable to like a golden retriever and its owner.
You guys have always just been really cute together.
That's what I think it would look like to like an outside person looking at it. Because I like just like my mannerisms and whatnot. I follow her around like a dog. I'm not going to lie. Like she tells me to fetch, I go get it.
About the start of the road, what did that look like? How did you guys meet?
How do we meet?
Yeah.
That's funny. When we first met, it was all the way back in elementary school. Elementary school,
Really?
literally that one, Liberty Elementary.
Wow.
We met all the way back there. I was like 6 or 7. I was that young, and I remember her. Like I said, you remember when you asked me, what do I find unique about her? Or I mean, why do I like her? I said she was unique, right?
Yeah.
Only reason I remember her so much is because of how unique she was back then. In elementary school, not a single word. I can't even remember a time she talked. I remember that she was a really quiet kid who just sat there and did all her work. She was a really good kid. I remember she was the teacher's favorite as well. I wasn't really friends with her. I think I sat next to her. I remember I had some classes with her, but that was that. But I remember her only because of how like unique she was. I mean, back then I hung out with like pretty weird group of kids. I'm happy I chose to hang out with those kids. They made me into who I am now. But yeah, I think that's where we first met technically. If we're talking about in high school, we met sophomore year. I remember my friend Mackenzie, she wanted to play tennis, and I was like, yeah, but you playing tennis? I can watch. She said, yeah, me and my friends, we showed up to watch her. And I remember talking with another friend called Cameron. Me and Cameron go back to that same elementary school as well. I remember messaging Cameron, and he was like, did you know Joanne's here? And I was like, who that? And then when I got there, I looked at her and I was like, oh my God, if it ain't the girl from all the way back at elementary school. That's how we first met. I mean, I've seen her in school beforehand. A funny story, actually. Freshman year, we were in the library, and I had saw her, and like I said, I remember her from elementary school. I said, hi, Joanne. This woman turns, looks at me with almost scared eyes like I'm a crazy person because I said hi, and then she walks away, absolutely airs me. I did not speak for her the rest of the year. It wasn't even like anything against her. I wasn't mad or anything. I sound mad now, don't I?
Not really.
Hi, my doll's in the background. Okay, sorry. So I first met Thomas and Joanne when I started at Independence. I was friendless, okay? I didn't talk to anyone. I just wanted to be invisible, like go to my classes and just go home. And so when I first started going to Independence my junior year, I didn't really talk to anyone or do much. But then, over the announcements, they had announced that there was an anime and gaming club, which would be happening, and I happen to like anime and gaming, so I thought maybe this would be my calling. Maybe I would find some friends, and indeed I did. I definitely found some very good friends, some friends that I want to keep in my life for a long time. One of them is Thomas. Originally we were kind of like rivals because we both wanted to be the president of the anime and gaming club. But then I realized Thomas is in my first period biology class. So we started sitting together, and next thing you know, we just became friends. You know, I remember he would always, the only reason why he passed is because he would cheat on me most of the time. But, you know, I love him, so I let him. And then with Joanne, she was just a part of the club. So, you know, we kind of just became friends from there. And that's my girl. And so for the next question, I met my partner. His name's Julius. Off Hinge, the dating app. Oh, I know, but he's really sweet. He's really cool, and we went on a date. Then he had to like go back home for the summer, and like we talked all throughout the summer. And now he's back, and we've been dating for almost 2 months at this point, and it's going pretty good. And for the third question, could I see how much Thomas and Joanne loved each other? Definitely, I can see it, considering, like, you know, you guys have like been separated and then got back together. Like, obviously you guys wouldn't if there's nothing there. And I find that beautiful that you guys are still able to keep the spark going in a way. And for the last question, one thing that love taught me, it's definitely unpredictable, and it's something you'll feel at full force. You can't really control it, and you might not want to feel it at all, but it's there, and you just have to accept it. And sometimes love just like misleads you, and then you question everything, and it makes you not want to love again. But you know, if the Sims can get over it, then so can you guys. Nah, but yeah, those are my thoughts on love, 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 love. Okay, you asked for a bunch of high, like, tones of love. Okay, I hope that was what you wanted. Okay, Tom Tom. All right, I love you guys.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing a little game where I will be trying to answer various questions related to my girlfriend while also trying to not lose in Brawlhalla. I definitely did not have to re-record this because I didn't lose and the video went so long. So this is my first take on everything. And yeah, we're just going to, this is just an opportunity for me to yap about my girl while I play the game. Question number 1. What is my partner's biggest dream? Let me think about that. I think Joanne's biggest dream, maybe, I think it would have to be something like maybe just being financially stable and sound. It's always been a fear of hers that with how America's going, the bar for becoming financially stable and sound is getting pushed farther and farther to the point where it won't be possible for the common American, which is what we'd be. Um, I hope that's not the case. Is all I can really say in response. Next question is, what is her favorite color? Now, for any other person, it would be a cut and dry, easy question. But you know, my girlfriend's not like the other girlfriends. Um, my girlfriend's favorite color changes a fair bit. A lot of things about her change a fair bit. Her interest and whatnot. I mean, I think a lot of people, they're so quick to be like, people are shallow and stuff because opinions and stuff change a lot. But I think, especially with being with her for so long, it's a perfect example of just people changing. There's been times where her favorite color has been pink, light green, dark green, black. So sometimes I just don't truly know what her favorite color is until I ask her in the moment. If I were to make a guess right now, I would say her favorite color is black. She wears a lot of it. She looks good at a lot of it. It's not crazy or ridiculous for me to say that her favorite color is black. Next question is, what goals does she want to reach this year? I think the biggest goal that she probably wants to reach this year is, getting her car to a point where it is just 100% reliable, doesn't give her any problems or headaches. It's just a car. It just gets her to one place to another. It doesn't annoy her, make any weird noises or anything like that. I think that for her is a goal that she would like to get by the end of the year. Next question is, what did she want to be as a kid? This answer to this question is really simple. What she wanted to be as a kid was my wife. Next question was, where was she born? My girlfriend was born in Haiti. As for which part in Haiti, I got no idea. I don't know if they have if they're have big hospitals like we do there. But yeah, she's born in Haiti. She left the country when she was still a kid. I think she left before she was even 10. So yeah, that's where my girlfriend was born. Next question is, what was her favorite activity to do as a kid? Honestly, I think it might be like this any like active activity. She tells me how like fast she was as a kid, and I don't doubt that. So I think like things like maybe like running, just playing games and stuff like that. Whenever she starts reminiscing on the past, she was like, "Man, I was so athletic and fast back then." So I think that maybe she really liked that when she was a kid. Next question is, who was her favorite teacher? I don't know. I don't think I know the. Actually, no, I do know the answer to that question. It's actually really simple. Her favorite teacher would be me if I was a teacher. Next question is, where did she go to high school at? This might be the first question to trip me up. I think she might have gone to Independence, maybe? Yeah, Independence is my final guess. I'm not that confident in my answer, but, you know, you can't know everything about your partner. Next question is... My phone keeps turning off. This is a little inconvenient. Next question is, what is her favorite ice cream flavor? So my girlfriend can't really, well, I'm not going to say can't, she very much can, but she's not really a fan of a lot of foods because she has some health issues. So because of that, she doesn't really eat a lot of sweets or stuff like that. But sometimes it's because it has like gluten in it. Other times it's just because it's so sugary. She doesn't like it. She doesn't really like sweets that much. And ice cream sometimes falls into that category of being too sweet. So I believe that her favorite ice cream flavor, if she did eat ice cream, would probably be chocolate. I mean, she's a beautiful chocolate skinned woman. It only makes sense.
What exactly did you feel like when you found out?
Like I said, oh well.
Really?
We all want to be him. We all can't be him. And like I said, this is my third time, and after the second time, I promised myself I wouldn't like have any overreaction. That I would trust that any decision that she would make like that would be a smart one for the better of both of us. So when that happened, I was like, well, she's doing it for the better of me, because she is more of an asshole if she had waited 20 more years when we're established, and then she was like, okay, I'm locking you out the house. You're not. You didn't become the person I want to be. So I'm happy she caught it. It happened earlier than what it could have.
All right.
That's
Back to the last question. How did you guys end up back together?
how did we end up back together? That whole breakup, so much stuff was misunderstood. It was kind of crazy. With her blocking me on everything and me not having a way to talk to her, there was a lot of misunderstandings on both parties to where we didn't know what was happening. Like I thought she hated me, and that's why she didn't want to. She didn't want to talk to me or anything like that. In reality, she knew that if she talked to me, or it was gonna eat her up inside, and that like she would end up regretting it, because she likes the me that's right now. What she feared was that in the future I wouldn't gain certain aspects of that, of like a person that she would want to spend the future with. So it wasn't anything that was wrong with me currently, but with the road that that it looked like I was going to take, I was not going to get any better than what she had hoped for me. So what had happened during that breakup was I got better, without even being told. Really, everything that she had wanted, I had became. She wanted to have a person she shares religion with. What did I start doing when we broke up? I started going to church more. She wanted a person who cared more about their future and the financial side of things. What did I do? I don't know. I started doing research about the career path I wanted to take, instead of just saying, I'll become a psychologist in 2028 or something like that. I actually researched it and got about it. She just wanted me to be more proactive about the future. I've always been a laid-back guy.
So, did you do that stuff for her?
No.
Or, like,
She had blocked me on everything. I didn't know what she wanted. As far as I'm concerned, she could have wanted me to become a millionaire, and I would not have known. I would not have. And it wouldn't, like I said, it wasn't like to any of it was, nothing I did was to get her back. During that whole time, I was like, what do I want? What do I want to do? My grandma, absolutely beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. I love her so much. Why wouldn't I want to spend my Sundays with her? It doesn't matter if I go to church or not, or even if I believe it. It just so happens I do. I love going to church.
This whole video has all been for one person, but this part specifically is dedicated to that person. She know who she is. On our anniversary date, I gave you a card that had a poem on it. But the only thing that was different about it was the fact that the poem had a missing part. That was on purpose. I wanted you to keep the note, and so when I finally show you this video, you'll be able to pull out the note I gave you then and watch the video now to get the full poem. I will now read the missing part of the poem and the poem in full. My heart has led me astray. My heart has led me home. My heart has rewarded me and punished me. My heart, oh mine alone, no more. The day you stepped through that door, I knew new things were ashore. Whether through fire or hell, you only meant well, and now my heart can tell. Our lives entwined will raise the veil of love and care to each other and others everywhere. My heart can stop and lay me rest. By your side is where it's best. Forever and ever is the real test. My love is true, I'll try my best. I love you, Joanne. There's just not much more to say, to be honest. I love you. I would have spent all this time making this if it weren't the case. I don't really think of an outro to, all of this.
other than happy anniversary.